Hey guys, Dan here with Capital District Sport and Fitness. We got Pat from Suarez Physical Therapy. And we're going to talk a little bit about anterior core. Pat talked earlier about creating core stiffness from a supine position. Once you mastered that ability or regained the ability to create that core stiffness and get those abs working, we can go to some more advanced exercises to further challenge the anterior core and prevent some of that extension and anterior hip tilt that you'll see with people who are going to have some back pain there. So, the first exercise we're going to go through is a stability ball rollout. So Pat's going to go down. He's got two knees on the ground here. We're using a pad. We want to be straight line from knee all the way to the head here. He's going to squeeze his butt and get those hips tilted. Think about pulling the ribs towards the hips to get those abs engaged, similar to what Pat talked about with the curl-ups. From here, he's going to have his arms out straight on the ball, and he's going to roll out. He's going to roll out, let his arms come out. His hips are going to come with him. Everything's going to be a nice straight line, nice rigid piece here. Then he's going to push back in, get those abs working, and come back up. When we talk about the stability ball rollout, when you first try this, only go out so far as you can control the abs and the hips in this scenario. Because there's two mistakes that we will see when it comes to the stability ball rollout. So the first one is going to be going out into that rollout and getting way too much extension through the low back. And he's going to go out further than he should be. And now you're going to start to see his low back dip down and you see that extension. We want to avoid that. So start out with some smaller movements in that stability ball rollout. The next one we'll see is someone who's not quite strong enough, and they'll kind of go out and they're going to leave their hips behind without bringing their hips with them. So now instead of an ab exercise, we're not really getting any core tension here, and the hips are just in a flexed position. So then we're going to get back up. So we're going to keep those hips tilted underneath, butt squeezes, keep that nice rigid piece, and then the hips will come back all at the same time. Once you've mastered the stability ball rollout, we're going to go to a TRX fallout. So this is going to be on our feet. So we're going from a kneeling position to on our feet. It's going to be a similar mechanism to the stability ball rollout. We're going to work that anti-extension, but now we're going to have a bigger range of motion to work through. So again, Pat's going to get set up. He's going to be on the balls of his feet here. He's going to pull those ribs down towards the hips, get the abs engaged, butt squeezes. Straps are going to be out in front, and now he's going to reach out towards the wall in front of him. And as he does, same thing, hips are going to come down while keeping that core tight, and he's going to come back. Same idea here as with the rollout. We can really adjust the difficulty by how far out we go into shoulder flexion and how far forward we go. We can also move the feet back further to create some more difficulty with the TRX fallout. He's going to reach out and he's going to come back. Now, with the TRX fallout, you will see similar mistakes as you do with the stability ball rollout, making sure we keep those ribs down towards the hips and the abs engaged and the butt squeeze in. Make sure that we stay in a good position for both the stability ball rollout and the TRX.